Guys, welcome back to Dear Reacts. I'm Dear, and today we're going to be checking out One Dip Makeup Challenge, and this was uploaded by James Charles. So this is my first makeup video I think I'm watching of James Charles. I sometimes react to the ones with in the TikTok community, so I do watch some of them, but I want to get into more James Charles because honestly I love James Charles as a person. And yeah, so if you're new, hit the subscribe button, comment any other video suggestions you have down below, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. So it's a one dip makeup challenge. Hopefully after watching a series of James Charles, I will be a professional makeup artist, period. Okay, let's go.
Hi sisters, James Charles here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a hot minute since we've done a makeup challenge, but today we are gearing up for battle because I have been challenged by the makeup challenge queen herself, Nikkie Tutorials, to do a one dip makeup challenge.
One dip.
I pretend that I just said challenge in that intro.
You know who would probably kill this challenge? James Charles. I know his ass would just make this beautiful.
The one dip makeup challenge is pretty self-explanatory. You basically get one dip into each product that you use and have to make it work for your entire face. So when it comes to foundation, instead of doing 50 different squirts to get it really full coverage, you get one. Instead of dipping into
I'll do one long one
to build up that pigmentation and color, you only get one, and you gotta make it work for both eyes. I'm definitely somebody who loves to cake it on and layer on my makeup over and over and over again. So without further ado, let's jump in, or let's dip in.
Let's dip in.
The one dip makeup challenge.
Okay.
Okay, you guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Now, obviously, these are never meant to be taken too seriously, but whenever it comes to these type of things, I have to come up with a little bit of a strategy. We're gonna go ahead and get started with my primer first, and I'm gonna tell you guys while I do this, on squirt, that I definitely want to focus on using a lot of cream and liquid products for today because I feel like they're going to go a whole lot farther than any powder-related products.
Yeah, makes sense.
Liquids you can blend out and sheer out. Light coverage you can't add to. Does that make any sense? I have to use products that can
build. I don't know.
Next step, I'm gonna grab the Huda Beauty foundation in the shade Custard. Now, I honestly have never used this foundation before. I know a lot of people love it. It's a cult classic, and it's also extremely full coverage, which is why I grabbed it today because I only get one squirt. So,
what if it just messed up?
That was a nice juicy squirt. Okay, I'm just gonna dip my finger in. Oh. Correct. Shoot. Oh, I'm already wasting product. When it comes to tube, because it's one dip, do I just get to pull it out, right?
That's a lot.
That's pretty easy, to be honest. There's a ton of product in there. I feel like the product in the tubes, like color corrector, concealer.
Bruh, all that color corrector and now one little bit of concealer, I don't know.
That's gonna be really easy.
I mean, foundation.
They hold a lot of product in the tube. I also just put on so much of this color corrector, and I literally have barely any foundation to correct it up.
Exactly.
I'm really not thinking this through very well. Let's try this now. Okay, foundation. Hopefully, this one here. I haven't put any on my neck. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, let's try to blend this out and see. How do some people cover their entire face with one pump?
Oh, sorry.
This is not good. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, I really thought that I was gonna kill this. Okay, let me try some concealer. So let's there's a lot on there. Is that fair game? Yeah. There.
Yeah, a lot.
This is definitely already helping. Wow, we really do love shape tape.
Next step.
Now it's time to contour. Normally I do use my, Anastasia powder contour kit, but I really do feel like that was going to be a mistake since it's not going to go very far. So I am going to be strategic and
makes sense. Shape
tape concealer as my contour today. So I have to be careful. Ooh, in the nose too. Oh gosh, this is horrible. There's a stupid vein in my forehead right here. That's so manly of me. It's making my forehead contour look even more unrounded than it already is. Ew, why is that there? How do you get rid of that? It just looks like so dirty. Okay, whatever. Time for powder now. Let's just set this in place before it's too late. I wonder if I want to do any other cream things. Now, I'm going to give a nice, generous dip into there. Great. Just blending this all in, focusing on most of that powder in my T-zone, which is where it gets most sweaty and oily. And
that was a big powder. That makes sense. I mean, a big poofa thing.
Okay, that little trick did actually work. So now that I applied my loose powder into my face in place. My next step is always one more round of powder, but it is like a pressed face powder. So I think that that's fair to do for this challenge. But of course, we're only going to get one dip, so I'm just going to grab a brush. And I'm going to dip in once. I was going to top the brush to like remove some of the excess product, but I don't think that I should.
No, you're going to need it.
One chance to like fix the face a little bit. Now it's time for blush. I'm going to grab MAC Peaches, which is my favorite.
Honestly, it looks kind of scary right now, but like that's how makeup is. Makeup is a process. Like if you judge it from before it's done, it's like you really gonna think it's coming on like a hot mess. But I know after this finish, it's gonna be so like $1,000 makeup or more.
MAC Peaches. Maybe I shouldn't grab an orange blush because I'm already looking orange. Should I grab a pink? Okay, I'm gonna grab the Kylie blush in the shade Baddie on the Block instead. I really love this soft pink. That's gonna be a little bit better. Just get one down. Normally I'd be sitting in there like. I'm gonna switch the brush.
I was just about to say that was your way of cheating.
It's not the worst that I can want. It's certainly not the best. It's not the worst. Now it's gonna be time for brows. So, normally you guys know I live for a good brow powder. I think it looks so gorgeous and natural and nice. But today we're taking a nice road trip down memory lane and we're gonna grab the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Medium Brown. This used to be my holy grail product. I used to use like a freaking jar of these a week when I was doing my makeup. I just grabbed a brand new one so it's nice and creamy. Now luckily for me, obviously I do have very, very thick brows, so I don't need to do too much filling in.
I was gonna get one big dip and then put the extra on my hand and then work with it. Did we just say work the same time?
There's a lot on there. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to start off with the tails first. That's where I need the most pigment. Oh God, this is already scaring me. I'm going to right here. So that's one tail done. Now I need to do the other tail.
I wish.
Okay, this is okay. Now I'm just going to use it.
How is he making this look so easy?
I mean, yeah, that brow's gorgeous. Okay, you guys, so the eyebrows are done. And for
Dang.
one dip with the product, I honestly think that they look pretty good. They could, of course, be a little bit more cleaned up. Like right here is really just irking me, but can't do anything about it. Now I'm just going to move on to the part that I am most excited about, but also least confident about, and that is going to be the eyeshadow. For the challenge today, since it is Nikkie's challenge, I'm going to use her brand new Nikkie's Tutorials X Beauty Bay palette. The shades in here are so, so beautiful.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
I'm not going to dip into them too much today, but we're going to try our best to do a look with one dip.
Well, I guess he could do dip it once in every color, right?
Because a lot of times, like, I'm good at that. So this one is like, it's not, this has nothing to do with like skill really, this is just like, not good. So in this challenge, Nikkie did say that you can use more than one eyeshadow, so it's not like I'm literally just doing one dip into one color and calling that a day. But you do get the one dip for both eyes. So normally when I do a makeup routine, I do one eye on camera and then one eye off camera, just to like save time, just if my brain works easier that way, to like complete one project and work on another project. But with this, I'm gonna have to do both eyes at the same time. I'm gonna grab an M456 brush first and dip into the shade Slasher. And this is gonna be my outer corner color. Okay, I'm gonna put this here.
Oh, that's pigmented.
Oh God, Nikkie made a pigmented shadow. Yes, okay. And now with that excess, I'm going to keep patting and like slightly blend this out. Oh yes. Yes, Nikkie. Thank you so much. This, I might be able to actually say this entire look. Okay, now I'm going to grab a fluffier brush and dip into a little bit.
Y'all, don't mind me, just watching. Y'all never take a sound? Don't mind me, just watching. Don't mind me, just watching. I'm trying to learn.
Which is the one-tone brown. And I'm going to dust this right above that slasher. Okay, I'm going to go back into the other brush. Even though I didn't add any product to it, I did not add an extra dip. I'm going to use the excess and try to add a little bit more of that slasher in there. I forgot to do the bottom lashes. I'll just do a different color. Yeah. I'll do a little pop, a little tap, tap, tap in. Well, to be honest, I don't really understand how I go on this whole thing. I don't know. I'm trying to track it on the fingers. I'm going to grab an M441 brush and dip into
I don't know how to make that sound.
I'm going to really just tickle this brush right into the crease to really warm it up a little bit.
Damn.
Okay, this is looking pretty good so far. I'm definitely not mad about it, to be honest. I need to grab a big brush. I'm going to grab the shade Roxy Catan. So nice dip into there. Now, jeez, okay. I'm going to grab a little bit of Ivy as well and add that to like the inner area, just to make that cut like a little bit more there. Now for the lower lashes, I definitely think I want to go for a nice pop of color. I'm going to grab a nice dense brush and grab a little bit of, honestly I think I'm going to use Mama Tutorials, so pretty. Nice thick dip into there. And I'm just going to Amsterdam. Let's try this instead. Well, this was maybe not my best. Now, for the last step of the eye look, I think it would be cute to do a little pop of color in the inner corner. So, I'm going to grab a little flat top pencil brush and dip into Vla.
Gee, that's hella pigmented.
That has a ton of pigment. Oh my god. Okay, now
I've never seen a yellow so vibrant.
Hey guys, the eyes are all on and are now looking honestly really cute. I'm very happy with how this
I might need to get this palette.
Mascara, and of course we only get one dip, so I'm going to grab the Benefit Roller Lash. It's going to really... I'm going to focus the majority of the mascara on my lower lashes because I'm going to put on falsies. Oh, I was actually able to get my entire lashes with only one dip. Come on, don't be shy, stick some more. Gorgeous! Okay, now it's time for...
Don't be shy, stick some more.
I'm going to dip into a face from my palette, but I do get one squirt of setting spray throughout this challenge, and I do think that I want to use it now to give the highlighter something to stick to. I'm going to use my MAC Fix Plus Gold Light, which I love, but I will say sometimes these sprays are, like, for example, that one are not, like, full, so I'm going to spray it a few times and then just aim it at my face when it's, like, a full one. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay, now I'm going to grab my highlighting brush and dig in there. Cheekbone, forehead, anything left on the nose? For the lips today, I'm going to use this dose of colors that looks like in the shade of Berry Me, which is selected by Drew, to match the rest of the eye look. So I'm going to just really pull it out there. That's one dip. Okay, you guys, well, usually at the end of the videos, I say something along the lines of like, well, after several hours of blending, or after several hours of putting on makeup, or after lots of work. This, however, is quite the contrary.
That's good.
This is some of the fastest makeup tutorial I've ever done. I didn't realize how much time that I must spend with dipping into products, but I think that is this one dip makeup challenge all complete. When Nikki first tagged me in the challenge, I was actually feeling a little bit nervous, just because her
A motherfucking beast.
We're very used to doing multiple dips into the products, and just really layering on a lot of makeup to get to that final result that we all know and love. And even looking in the mirror now, I definitely am not the happiest with my base. I still think it looks pretty blotchy, but I will say the brows and the eyeshadow and the lips really did pull it together for a completed look, and I think that I'm happy with the results. If you guys
gorgeous!
Please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below and show your love and support. Also click that bigger subscribe button to come join the sisterhood, and finally click that bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. If you'd like to follow me on my makeup journey,
Period.
media accounts are going to be linked right here around the screen, and if you want to text me on my personal phone number for new updates on video.
Okay, so that's basically the video. I think that's everything. That's everything. Just gonna do his outro. But honestly, I think he did an amazing job. I can't do a good enough job with him with 10-20 dips. So I don't really know how it is. But honestly, that palette was really good. Like that yellow just sit there like poof, like that. It was pigmented AF. But guys, that was the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to get a big thumbs up. Let me know if you want to see more James Charles videos on the channel. And thank you so much. See you in the next one. Bye.